My name is Micah Gajelomo from BSED English. My topic is the demands of society from the teacher as a professional. So we all know that teaching is the most vital and strategic profession for national development. So parents expect their children to learn a lot of things when they send them to school. And because of this, the society demands teachers to teach well, since a teacher's main concern is the learning of a child. So, have you noticed or have you remembered when we were a child, when we are misbehaving or we do something wrong, our parents would say, "Oh, is that what you learned from school? Is that what your teacher taught you?" So that's how society expects or demands teachers as a professional. The idea of being a professional teacher reaches into so many different aspects of this diverse career. So here are some things for you to consider in this descriptor. First, professional teachers maintain the confidence of their students and parents. So legally, the teachers are forbidden from disclosing anything related to the performance of their students. So as a teacher, would you praise the students who made A grade on the last test? So teachers need to assess each class of learners individually. So to be able to maintain the confidence of your students, you are forbidden to disclose anything related to the performance of your student. Next, professional teachers maintain a sense of authority and composure in all educational settings. Professional teachers look, act, and interact with respect and the ultimate sense of purpose. They do not waste class and let students take control of the class and waste the class time. So as a teacher, as a professional teacher, it is your duty to take control of the class, the whole class, and you will not let any students waste the class time. So they can participate by exchanging and sharing ideas, but they cannot or they must not take control the whole class. Third, professional teachers know their students well enough to be able to modify content when needed. So as a teacher, we are connected to our students. For example, if we have a student who cannot answer the activity and find that activity hard, you will provide that student with a different activity than the rest of the class. We need to adjust based on our students' needs. Fourth, professional teachers know their content well. This doesn't mean that they know all the answers, and they are willing to admit that and seek out additional resources and informations when needed. So it means they know their content well, that all complicated subjects can make them seem easy. Fifth, professional teachers build authentic relationships with their students and students' parents. Teachers help students to feel valued in their own educational process and engage in meaningful conversations about things that motivate them outside the classroom. 6. Professional teachers are discerning toward the pedagogy that comes their way. So they learn that there are statistics to back up any opinion. So with that knowledge, they begin to rely on their own sense of pedagogy. 7th, professional teachers openly appreciate diversity. So this is very important in a classroom, since we all know that we are all unique and intelligent in our own way. So in this part, where teachers openly appreciate diversity, they openly acknowledge the strength of various leaders in that subject or field. And they make sure that students, regardless of their abilities, religion, or race, can see themselves as part of the success in education. And lastly, Professional teachers make sure students know that they too are still learning. They share what they learned in their latest professional development. So they are the type of teachers who are willing to say, I don't know, let's find that answer together. And I've always heard that line when I was in high school. Before we proceed to the next topic, we must always remember that professional teachers are the ones who are highly respected because they are leaders both among other teachers and among students. Our next topic is school and community relations. The school and the community are the mainsprings of effective and powerful forces that can create wholesome climate for mutual gains and betterment. In other words, it is the relationship that must ideally exist between the school as a social system and its immediate and larger communities of its external environment. They can forge a kind of partnership where both are willing to share information as well as responsibilities to the best interest of the children while in school, likewise when dealing with the members of the community. The teachers, parents, and the community. So what are the role of these three? So when we say parents or the parent, they are the first teacher of the child at home. They are our first teacher. And also, they are responsible for the development of values, attitude, and habits. So teachers in the schools, they are the one who continues to enrich our experience at home. So we are being taught by our parents, especially values, but in the school, the teachers, they are the one who enrich or they are the one who develop the learnings that we learned from home, from our home. So the members of the community, they uplifted the moral and quality of life in the locality. So here are some difficulties or problems we experience or the children experience. So ability to accomplish assignments, irregular attendance, study habits in school, negative attitudes, and problems with self-discipline. So of course we have difficulties, then we also have solutions to that difficulties. So the best way to thresh out causes and come up with solutions is to conduct a dialogue wherein parents may be invited to drop by the school or the teacher may pay a visit to their home. So of course, as a teacher, it is your role to help your student overcome or conquer their difficulties. So the best solution for that is you can call their parents to drop by in the school and talk about the difficulties a student or a child is experiencing. Or if you can call their parents, so the other option is to visit their home. So values develop. Values and strong inclinations are instilled starting from the home and are developed farther in school. So as what I say in the previous slides, that values are being taught in our home, and the teachers are the one who further develop that in school. So interest, special interest and innate talents noticed at young age, such as heightened propensity for music and drama, athletics and the arts must be attended to by sensitive mentors and guardians in order to provide them with continued opportunities to attain the full realization of their natural gifts. So each one of us has an interest, has a talent or natural gift. So to be able to develop that talent or interest, we need to be guided by our mentors or guardians to attain the full realization of our natural gifts. So school and community. The community would in turn show their gratitude and appreciation by keeping their school surroundings clean and comfortable for the children and by sharing resources whenever needed. Number 1. Collaborative relationship. The school officials actively participate in community projects. The municipality or city officials are likewise ready to provide help in improving the physical facilities of the school. During historic celebrations in both places, participation by each is easily elicited with such positive and civic consciousness activities enjoyed by the school and community. A strong feeling of togetherness become evident. So in collaborative relationship, what we can see or we can experience is like a give and take relationship where the schools they participate in community projects while also the municipality or city officials or members of community also attend or ready to provide help for improving the facilities in our school. And also during celebrations in both places, you can always experience or you can see the feeling of togetherness between the school and the community. So number 2, organized associations. So organized associations, you will organize or you will create associations involving the schools and the community. So schools have organized parent, teacher, and community associations with the officers coming from both their members. Number 3, public safety, beautification, and cleanliness. So it is important to prioritize these 3 to have a better and peaceful surroundings. So peace and order, safety in public conveyances, and compliance with ordinances afford ample protection and disciplining measures developed by all. Beautification of the community through tree planting in every household and cleanliness through proper waste disposal are voluntarily undertaken by both, thus creating a disciplined and wholesome community. So to have a disciplined and wholesome community, we always apply or prioritize these 3. Peace and order, to have a safety environment. Beautification of the community, we can develop beautification of the community through planting. So that is one of an activity that can help to develop the beautification of community, and of course through proper waste disposal to have a clean surroundings. Number 4, values exhibited. So these are the ways to exhibit values. So outstanding school personnel as well as barangay officials are honored. This serves as a motivation for both parties and their followers to continue their commendable practice. Values of nationalism and unity are developed through the examples demonstrated by the school and government officials. Respect for authority and self-discipline are modeled for the young to follow. Number 5, instructional centers and materials. The community can serve as rich sources of instructional materials. So professionals and practitioners from the community can be invited as resource speakers during observance of significant school rites. That's all. Thank you.